KOK members, today CTO of KOK Foundation will inform you the more detail of KOK platform, especially its token economy. First, he will briefly explain the characteristics of KOK platform and give you the full explanation of the adjustments. For your better understanding, he will also explain formula and principle of the platform and strategy to rise platform price through burning of KOK token.
Hi, this is Young Choe again. I'd like to share my understanding of KOK platform's token economy, especially how to mint our KOK tokens and how to burn and when to burn our KOK tokens. Okay, to understand the whole features of KOK token economy, KOK is a platform as well as an ecosystem. Ecosystem is something live. Usually we say something live follows S-curve in its growth pattern. So surely a KOK platform has ecosystem nature, but also it has platform features of KOK token economy. KOK is a platform as well as an ecosystem. Ecosystem is something live. Usually we say something live follows S-curve in its growth pattern. So surely a KOK platform has ecosystem nature, but also it has platform features. Platform has the characteristics of exponential growth. Such exponential growth, they try to become a monopoly, like a winner takes all. Like huge companies like Google, Apple, they try to be a platform and they grow exponentially. But KOK platform, we try to become a fair and a sharing platform enabled by blockchain and AI technology with participants. That's a very important concept, and that is our philosophy, to become fair sharing platform with all the stakeholders. So in short, something growing exponentially explode this way, but in nature, something growing exponentially cannot survive. Actually, it explodes, and because resources are limited. So something healthy cannot grow exponentially. So we want to make our KOK platform real, healthy, sustainable ecosystem. So somehow we need to adjust this exponential growth pattern to something sustainable, something stable, also something healthy and fair mechanism. So as I said, many growth shows as patterns, something like this. An ecosystem used to be said the big summation of many small essays. So it grows something like this usually. And we call this ecosystems growth characteristics curve. And for KOK platform, for many reasons and with behind philosophy and with the outcomes of our founders' discussions, we tried to fit our growth characteristics curve this way. Something grow rapidly, but that allows and it converge to certain equilibrium. it is shown in terms of circulating KOK tokens. There are many ways to show our philosophy of growth, but in terms of tokens, KOK tokens, especially circulating tokens, we fitted our characteristic curve this way. Originally, the maximum, theoretical maximum amount of KOK tokens is 5 billion. Our platform is designed to grow quickly, expand user bases rapidly, but we try to converge our amount of circulating KOK tokens to follow this characteristic curve, and then converge to some numbers. It is 1.5 billion KOK tokens. The token economy and all those equations, formula, are to follow our behavior, like mining behavior and expanding our user bases and deciding our KOK platform price is to follow this characteristic curve. Actually, there are two knobs to control our KOK token price, platform price, and mining rate, burning rate. First one is controlling mint rate, mining rate, and second knob is burning KOK tokens. Let's talk about the first mint rate. By the way, I use mint and mining interchangeably. And if we allow mint rate, then it grows like exponential like this. It shows like exponential some coefficient A, like let's say R, like to reflect mining rate R and time. It should follow this way, but this R is like more like a approximated rate, like because mining rate differs by the amount of state amount. So if I just let me approximate to one rate R, and over time, it grows this way. If we reduce R, it grows this way. If we reduce further R, then it grows this way. This is the over time the total amount of mint. So the bigger R grows faster. This is the first knob of how to control total amount of circulating KOK tokens. And I'll talk about second knob, so-called burning. We have in-house token economic mathematician, and we worked intensively to, and also we simulated intensively to come up with token price decision algorithms, mining rate decision algorithms. In summary, we use alpha beta pruning. It's more like a min-max algorithms. Like, let me describe the formula. If I say M prime, it's the total accumulated KOK tokens is described like this, over observation time period. Like this, the state amount T times mint rate. It's more like a vector summation. Let's say this is the accumulated KOK token amount. And then as a minimum, this is the platform price, minimum average platform price is the vector result, max, min. Minimum of observation period. And that accumulated KOK amounts times some basis function of F. This is the vector to reflect the supporters, referees, supporters, like our user base is expanded by referral only. So referees, they get some commissions, all those equations. So if I summarize all those things into vector, then just we can say, let's say this F is a basis function to reflect all the natures and parameters of supporter, referee, referral, their considerations. Then this is the platform price, average price, minimum. And of course, for the observation period, platform price, average price, maximum could be maximum of the same. The period between like alpha, beta, and the accumulated fund, then the basis function. And the platform price is decided with the zeta function of these two min max. This equation actually helps us to decide two things. Currently we have 0.15 platform price that could become 0.17, 0.19. How to decide the price? We use this formula. Also, we use mining ratio. So the whole goal is to follow the characteristic curve very closely. The total amount of circulating KOK tokens would better follow our decision or our vision. As I said, the minted amount can grow exponentially, but even though we decide this R and P, and there could become some gaps, diverge from the characteristic curve, then we need to adjust the total amount. That is done by the second law. What is that? Burning. So how to decide burning to adjust to the original characteristic curve? And there are actually two schemes of burning. The first one is periodic burning. The second one is institutional burning. The periodic burning is like this. Like if KOK tokens are consumed to purchase items, goods, services on platform, and those amount is reserved for burning and coming burning. And also, if KOK tokens are used to get exchanged to other cryptocurrencies for withdrawal, and those amount is also reserved for burning. That kind of burning is periodic burning. And if that periodic burning is not enough to follow, like at a certain time, the token amount with all those burning, if that amount is still differ from the characteristic curve, then we may need to adjust manually. That is so-called institutional burning. And that burning is decided by our burning equation. Periodic burning is obvious to get understand, but institutional burning is rather complicated. And we came out with this burning formula. Like for that certain observation period, at the end of the period, we burn some amount, reserved, consumed amount. If we still need some burning, then 10 million, we chose this coefficient, and then times This is 9 by 10. And K, of course, should be 1, greater than 1. So we use this kind of burning equation to decide the institutional burning. Like if consumed burning, periodic burning is enough to converge that characteristic curve, then we don't need institutional burning. This will tell that. The whole reason behind these complicated equations and all these adjusting efforts are this. KOK token holders. We like to share the benefits generated from this KOK platform with participants, especially with early builders, early participants with this KOK platform. So if we grow this way, like 1.5 billion coins, but as time goes, and if we do all the jobs, and we'll have more and more DApps, and we have bigger and bigger user bases. Like last time I explained about Fisher's currency equation. If I remind you, it is written like this, like the value of KOK token over P is something like all the summation or vector of transactions over MV, amount of money, and this number of hands changes, velocity, so-called like a money amount, so the KOK amount and velocity. But because we'll have huge transactions with this, obviously we expect big growth of KOK coin price. That price is divided by 1.5 billion. And the T grows, but the number of coins reduces. That means KOK coin holders can get huge benefits. Personally, I don't see any other reasons not to reach like $100 per coin, KOK tokens, in 5 years. That's my dream. Transaction increases, user base increases, we'll invite more DApps, but we maintain our number of total circulation coins. And to achieve these goals, we need to adjust our mining rate, and we need to burn our KOK tokens periodically. So we'll make this dream happen really altogether. Thank you.
Hello KOK family. Thanks to your attention, we will continue to have the interview regarding more details of KOK. This interview will be mainly about 3 core technologies of KOK mainnet. First will be BP selection algorithm, DPoSS. Second will be consensus algorithm, PPBFT. The last core technology, AutoXML, the smart contract composition environment. Great to have you here again.
Okay, I'm glad to be here again.
Would you please explain the detailed information of DPoSS?
Okay, so for this session we are covering about all of the 3 key technologies of core platform. And the first one is DPoS, stands for Delegated Proof of Stake and Service. EOS was developed to solve scalability and speed of blockchain, which is the problem with Ethereum. Your EOS achieved good speed up, good scalability, but that suffers from centralization issues because it uses only 21 block producers. And 21 is easy to centralize some decisions, some voting. So it was a big issue to solve that centralization problem. Many US family blockchains, they try to solve one way or the other. We, KOK platform, chose DPoSS. And so we put the importance of serviceability of block producer as one of the key components in choosing BPs. The services on blockchain is implemented mainly by dApps.
Yes.
So to become a BP, it should be responsible for is dApps. So the serviceability metrics and the staking of KOK tokens, those two factors are considered to choose BPs. So one BP can be nominated from the app ecosystem. Then that BP is responsible for that dApps that is service.
Oh, I see.
So because that BP in our KOK mainnet is responsible for is dApps serviceability, and it should behave well.
Oh.
That's the key point. In DPoS, only the number of staking coins were the key issues. But in our DPoSS, and not only staking, but also serviceability, the responsibility to serve its ecosystem is very important.
Okay.
Okay, let me explain briefly from the pictures. So as I said, stake is the number of coins, and serviceability. Both two factors are considered to become BP. So currently we have 21 BPs. So one BP represents is dApp community. So that BP is chosen to join a BP community, 21 BP community, based on number of coins and serviceability.
Oh, I'm also curious about KOK roadmap. Would you please explain?
Okay. Yeah, we recently listed our KOK token on GBG exchange. Yeah, it's not the best top exchange, but it's very long exchange. We list a huge amount of cryptocurrencies, and the trading volume is multi-billion dollars. So as we promised, we listed our KOK token in January of this year, and we fulfilled that promise. Briefly, our roadmap is like this. Until we make full-blown KOK dApp development kit, KDDK.
KDK?
Yeah. Our main activity during this 2020 will be developing KDDK and testnet of KOK platform. Until we develop that KDDK and our KOK mainnet, before mainnet will be MVP, the testnet. We'll keep trying to improve value of KOK tokens using that I said proof of participation, like KOK wallet users, like leasing and staking models, and keep listing our KOK tokens on bigger and better exchanges. Probably 2 or 3 more exchanges soon.
Oh, that's nice news.
So we'll keep trade and help our community get good returns from KOK investment on KOK ERC20 tokens. So KOK ERC20 token will stay for a year, and KOK mainnet will be available probably first quarter in 2021. Yeah, so after more than a year. So like, once we get KOK mainnet, then we'll swap current KOK ERC20 tokens to KOK mainnet tokens, one-to-one. So in summary, we'll do our best to do best price performance for KOK ERC20 tokens using all those wallet mechanisms and listing on good exchanges, while we continue developing mainnet and development kits for those things. And also we'll work hard to get good strategic relationships with DApp and business developers.
Oh, I see. Thank you for your detailed information. And any last words for KOK users or KOK family member?
Okay, blockchain is the early stage of its life, but it has huge potential to change and to contribute to the human society. To do that, blockchain should become a protocol rather than just a platform. Usually, platform is a centralized concept. So, centralized thing, centralized profits. The rich get richer. That is basic concept of platform. But if something, some good technical thing becomes protocol, then everybody can use easily. Like electricity and telephone is like a protocol. It's like more like a commodity. So in philosophy, KOK is trying to become protocol. So blockchain as a protocol is the aim of KOK platform specifically.
Okay.
We want to become a protocol.
All right.
Rather than just staying as a platform. Platform is good, but platform is not good enough.
So more
protocol is the best.
Okay. Thank you for the interview.
Okay. My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.